So today I'm off to Clerkenwell Vintage Fair, Covent Garden, and I know some of my favourite sellers are going to be there, so I thought it would be fun to take you along with me. Unfortunately, dogs aren't invited, but we'll see when we get back. Let me have a look. I can hold up to that. I can see already. Gorgeous little zip-up dress.
That's so nice. The fabric's lovely.
Oh my god, the fabric is gorgeous. The dragonflies. We always have the loveliest things. That's nice. I'm looking for underwear that's is that very small?
I don't think so. It's folded in half. It's probably too big,
Too
isn't it?
big. I think it's too big. Yeah. That's pretty.
Here we are in Clerkenwell, gorgeous 1920s dress.
And we also have this amazing 1970s hooded jumpsuit, and it's quite sort of 70s to 40s almost. But
That is lovely.
We all love a good colour. You've got to have a hood as well. Come on.
Oh, the
For the
hood.
autumn and winter to keep yourself all warm.
That is
There's had a lot of
gorgeous.
collection online. It's beautiful 1940s.
Oh, I saw that online.
Hand embroidered.
Late 30s.
Yeah.
Look at the details.
That is beautiful.
So I'm called Curious Orange online. Curious Orange Vintage Costume on Instagram.
And I am Deco.
I don't know whether you noticed, but we're identical twins too. So when we do stalls together, it's called Twintage. Get it?
Vintage.
We love a good
Vintage. That is
Can't go
brilliant.
wrong with a good pun. can there?
Oh, that is wonderful.
I love a good robe. I don't think you can go wrong with a good
Oh,
40s,
that is beautiful.
30s, 40s robe, because you can belt them as kind of dresses, or just wear it like that as a dress. You could wear it as a jacket, as like layers. as well.
Lovely.
Swish around in it, you know, all bohemian. So yeah, very, very versatile.
And what are you both wearing? What
So I'm wearing an original 1940s dress with, look at the pocket.
Beautiful.
Who did you get this dress from?
I may have got it from Curious Orange. Yes, we actually buy off each other. That's how much of addicts we are.
And this is a 40s house coat.
Lovely.
It's cold rayon. The all-important pockets too. And this is a 40s hat. The hat's actually from Maggie Mays Vintage.
Oh,
and
that is
Instagram Maggie Mays.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
And I love your hat as well.
I got that from America.
I love a good hat. You can't go wrong with a good hat, especially a fedora. Style tilt.
Can you see yourself? Can you?
It's awful, yes I can. I won't look at it, I'll look at you. So, about 2 weeks ago I went to the Institute and I was so inspired by all those colours and the sort of that lovely sort of muddiness. All inspired by
Bloomsbury.
whole ethos of upcycling and making, mending.
Yeah.
And so that's what we about embroidery. And these are some jackets that I've been making. And I've had them embroidered in Beirut by a women's costume. Have you tried it on yet?
It can't not fit, can it?
No.
I hate because it's got the ties. So,
Yeah.
so this is what I'm
Well,
finding.
the bit you want to show is the
the
amazing.
back.
Is the ladybirds.
It's the ladybird. It's so lovely. Oh, so lovely. I've got the ladybird on film. I have. And then this tie. That is lovely. Thank you. I hope your huffing isn't going into the microphone. Puffer, puffer. So I got fetching for it. So I got this gorgeous hat. Oh, fancy it, do you? I got this gorgeous hat. So there. Oh yes, yes, it could be fetching on you. Oh yes. This lovely hat with the stem and the ladybird that Raisin Rabbit is modelling so beautifully. I think I will also model it for you in a nice outfit, but you can see it there. It's lovely, isn't it? Beautiful hat. And I got this belt buckle. You don't wear belts, my darling. Got this belt buckle, which is also absolutely lovely, from the same seller. And I got these beaded flowers, which she explained to me were actually funeral flowers from France, but they've been made up into a corsage, which I think is lovely. And that's all I got this time, but I've got things from those lovely sellers that we met previously. So I thought I would model some outfits, or I have some video footage from the past with me wearing some of their lovely things. For example, this is from, shall I take that off? I know you are awfully attractive in it, but I'll take that off. Thank you. From the lovely Curious Orange Vintage, I have this beautiful, it's like a hydrangea little kind of topper, which I'll model, but if Raisin Rabbit wouldn't mind modelling for me quickly, could you turn to the camera? It's a beautiful, beautiful hat. Really, it suits you, and I'll wear that with an outfit. I probably won't look quite as beautiful as Raisin Rabbit here, but that's from Curious. Quite a few from it. Actually, this is from her lovely twin sister. It's Deco. Ooh, it's Deco, darling, and actually I'm wearing a scarf. It goes rather well with this outfit, so I'll show you with this outfit. And then, if you wouldn't mind, beautiful ribbon hat from It's Deco, darling. 30s tilt hat of ribbon, so pretty. Exhausting modelling, isn't it? I'm exhausted by all that modelling work. Yes. And this is a lovely bag that I took to the Vintage Fair. It's from Curious Orange Vintage. She's so lovely. And twins at Twintage, and it's a 30s 40s embroidered by hand wool bag, and just, it's lovely, isn't it, in gorgeous colours that actually, I just moved the dog and just lift my you can see perfectly match my long culottes or secret pants that I made. And amongst the footage that I'm going to show you, there's a wonderful dress from Curious Orange Vintage too, and I'll show you a close-up of the fabric, this wonderful novelty fabric. And I've got some footage from maybe even like a year or two ago. It was during lockdown, and I dressed up one evening. We had an evening's dance with the dogs, and actually only Treacle consented to dance with me. The girls weren't having any of it. And this is the wonderful hat with the ladybird and leaf design that I bought from lovely Emma at the fair. And I just tucked a yellow rose from Flowers by Aurora into the brim. And this copper coloured straw 40s hat comes from Curious Orange Vintage, as does this 1920s silk dress, which has a wonderful novelty sailboat print on it. And the gorgeous 30s parasol is from Gingermegs Vintage. And this dress is also from Curious Orange Vintage, and you can see more about it in my Make Do and Mend video. And another from Curious Orange Vintage, this embroidered blouse and a wonderful painted parrot silk skirt from the 1940s from Gingermegs. And the wonderful 30s ribbon tilt hat from It's Deco Darling. And this red hat is from Gingermegs, and the top from Curious Orange Vintage with the lovely design around the yoke. And wearing it again to show off this gorgeous navy straw hat with raffia design on the top from her lovely twin sister It's Deco Darling. And another hat from Curious Orange Vintage, which is this wonderful kind of loopy cream wool design over navy. And a wonderful pleated dress from Gingermegs Vintage, worn with the hat that I showed you with from Curious Orange Vintage, and also from her this fabulous cloak from the 1930s with extended shoulders. And you can see the tilt hydrangea hat. And I just took it off to show you the hood, which is a fabulous shape. Nice big hood with a kind of, pointy top. And the hood also has a floral lining, which I'll show you. And this gorgeous pink 30s day dress is also from Curious Orange Vintage and goes nicely with that hydrangea tilt hat. And the lovely teal straw hat is from Gingermegs Vintage, and I'm wearing it with a 1930s dress that I already owned. Thank you so much for watching another vintage adventure, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Are you going to wave goodbye? I was having a nice sleep actually. A little unenthusiastic. Goodbye. Bye. Your paw, can you manage it? Yes, you can. Bye. Bye-bye. Exhausting putting you sitting on the sofa, modelling hats. I know. Found your vacation. Turned out not to be chasing sheep, didn't it? It wasn't a sheep chaser. It was meant to be a hat model.